DMV sports fans and sports fans around these United States. Welcome to Mike Mason's Showcase Network, and you are on the DMV Sports Fan Channel. I want to ask y'all one question. Are y'all ready for some meaningful football?
Yeah, time to get at it.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Get at it.
Well, the show tonight is about the Week-3 Preseason Fan Reaction Show is what we have here tonight. And before we get started, we got one disclaimer. Talk to them.
We don't claim to be experts.
Go ahead.
We're just fans.
That's all we are.
That's all we are.
So are y'all. So, look, get your popcorn ready. And here what I want to do is introduce the panel here this evening. My cohorts, who's also my brothers on my right-hand side. I got D'Anthony, a.k.a. Pedro. Give him some love.
Peace and love, everybody.
On my left-hand side, I got my other brother, Kenny. We call him Ken.
Hello.
All right. So, what we want to do is get started with this. I want y'all to stay till the end. We got some exciting and very important promotional information for you. We got contests coming up, and we got that Week 1 regular season preview. So stay till the end of this video. So without further ado, I want to know from my panel here, and also y'all comment by subscribing, hitting the like button, and ring that bell.
Ding, ding, ding.
On Week 3 of the preseason, who was your sugar water? Who was your Kool-Aid? And who was sucking on sewer water? Right? I'm going to start with D'Anthony on the right-hand side. Out of all of the matchups from this weekend, which was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, who was your sugar water?
You know, the last show, Kenny said, what in the Sam Donald? We had a Sam Donald sighting. What? Sam Donald, you know, I said he's a backup at best.
That's what you said.
But he had a good performance over the weekend. Matter of fact, he was 19 out of 25, 162 yards, 2 touchdowns.
How long did he play?
I think he played about a quarter, so he definitely moved up from a backup to sugar water.
That's what you need.
So, I mean, granted, you know, he was playing Pittsburgh really didn't play nobody. So, you know, backup to backup, he did pretty good, sugar water.
Looking at that,
at best.
Looking at that score, 34-9. There was a big problem on the Pittsburgh side. But now my question.
Well, we don't want the Panthers to get a false hope.
Okay.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because that's what that was. That's why he was the only sugar water.
Very much false hope.
Yeah.
Okay. And who was your Kool-Aid? That sweet nectar.
Oh, my Kool-Aid was the Tampa Bay Bucks and Tom Brady, man. Tom Brady is the GOAT. Tom Brady showed that he was the GOAT. Now, listen here.
Do you think he the GOAT?
Can't stand him, but he the GOAT.
All these teams out here that's resting their starting quarterback.
Talk to me.
Or resting what they think is their starting quarterback and all these players. When the GOAT take the field,
you better.
Everybody needs to play. Everybody. If the GOAT is on the field, everybody needs to play. 44.
Wow, 44-year-old
44
out there. And show his skills and the rest of them said, I ain't even gonna get into it.
Ain't no need
It'll come. It'll come.
That's right. The bigger question is, who was sucking on sewer water for you? Go ahead.
Yeah, you got to get between me and Kenny on this one, but them Dallas Cowboys, man, I told you.
How about them Cowboys?
The Jaguars at best is a Division I team.
That's what you said in the preview.
And Kenny, you have to agree with me. Dallas didn't show us nothing all preseason.
No.
Now, maybe they hide it all in the cup. I don't know. But they got all preseason was terrible.
Well, what I want to know is what the Jerry Jones is wrong with Ezekiel Elliott. Why he can't get no good?
Nothing. So here's what I'm saying. Since you brought that to my attention.
Okay.
You're talking about my team.
Go ahead.
I ain't happy for what I seen all preseason.
Okay.
And this dress rehearsal that wasn't a dress rehearsal in week 3 or week 4. Again, Ezekiel Elliott should have been in the game.
Yep.
The starting defense should have been in the game.
Yep.
And the starting offensive line should have been in the game. The Nucci is gone. Givens is gone. We're going to see next Thursday. Tune in. If I see the same crap we're gonna have some issues.
So Kenny, is it fair to say we don't even know?
We don't know what Dallas is about.
We don't know Ezekiel Elliott done fix his fumbleitis situation.
He claims.
You know what I'm saying? He need to get in there and face some live hitting and see if that issue is resolved.
Yeah, we're gonna
so
see.
like I say, the number one problem in Dallas, outside of Jerry Jones, because he's not gonna sell the team, is Mike McCarthy. He's the number one problem.
Now, the only other thing I want to say about that is that in order to know what product you have, you must first test the product.
Test the product.
And if you're not willing, regardless of what team, to test that product, you're setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah. Okay, Mike, look. So let's look. I said before, at the beginning,
Yeah.
Dak Prescott shouldn't even start the season because of the ankle injury.
Right.
And then he came up with a shoulder injury. I said that. I said that. I didn't say nothing about Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Ezekiel Elliott. I didn't say nothing about them guys.
Nothing about it.
Them guys should have been on the field.
Right.
You don't even know if you got the right backup quarterback because you didn't have the appropriate folks on the field for him to show what he could do.
Now,
and you end up with Cooper Rush.
I will say this, and you guys,
Cooper Rush.
you guys can go with me if you want. But y'all remember years ago when Tiki Barber had them fumbling issues up in the New York Giants?
Yeah.
And you remember during the all season, he worked with a specialist on how to keep that thing high and tight.
High and tight, baby. High and tight.
And he played all 4 preseason games.
That's right, to fix it.
To test that high and tight technique.
Yeah.
Well,
And after that, Tiki Barber did not have a fumbling.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he was the moniker for the high and tight after that. So let's get over that.
Well, we got.
Go ahead.
Last comment.
Go ahead.
Curtains pull up Thursday night next week.
Oh, y'all got the key.
Then we can revisit this conversation, and I'll tell you my true feelings.
Okay.
All right.
It might be a one-man show up in here, but at any rate, Kenneth,
might be.
Who is Sugarwater?
Sugarwater got to be the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay. And tell me why.
Because I'm not going to count Ben Roethlisberger out, and Najee Harris is there. But Tomlinson has got to get things straight down there and make sure that he got that team sound and fit to go out there and play some good, sound, fundamental football. I still believe that Pittsburgh can make a run at it, but that's my sugar water.
But hey, what happened to Big Ben go down?
That's y'all ex.
Now you got
that's on y'all ex.
You got
Haskins.
Man, Mason Rudolph ain't man. Look, let me tell you, that's Tomlinson problem.
Okay.
He got 2 that he got to flip a corner.
Okay.
Cause I don't know if did he name the backup?
Yeah, I don't know.
He got 2 backups.
So we can say if Big Ben go down, they in trouble.
They no. Now, I heard media feeds come out, NFL analysts from Pittsburgh, basically said that they are very happy, that Tomlinson is very happy with Haskins.
I'm glad he happened.
That's what he said.
I'm glad he happened.
Said that they think he's in a good place
All right.
to be able to come in a pinch.
Okay.
And that's what's going to happen. They're going to get pinched.
I tell you what, it better be a pinch. It better be a pinch, Pittsburgh fans.
And Dwayne, nothing personal, but we done seen this movie. Alright, so, Kenneth, who's your Super Bowl?
Did we do the Kool-Aid yet?
Oh, the Kool-Aid. I'm sorry. Who's
Kool-Aid would be
my bad.
Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen, Bam Bam. That's when you set
What's
them.
up, boy?
That's when you set them.
Buffalo Bills ain't nothing.
Man, that's when you set them.
They-
When your starters come out on that field, give you 2 quick scores, they ain't got no business coming back out on that field.
How quick was it?
It was,
Bam Bam.
look, it was a drop the mic performance.
I love him.
Just like that.
He came out there
Bam Bam.
and dropped the mic and walked off the field.
Walked off. That's what a great team do.
Exactly.
And they show you that, look, we rough and ready, and we ain't got no more to prove.
I still say Kansas City, but Buffalo is right on there. I'm telling you that, but that performance, that's a dress rehearsal.
I'm telling
When you want a dress rehearsal, that's a true dress rehearsal.
I told y'all the last show, when we broke down that division, the AFC North, when we broke it down, I told y'all, Kansas City gotta get their popcorn ready when they not only play Buffalo, but when they play Miami.
But don't get it twisted. I said Buffalo, but don't get it. Kansas City, that offensive line, they done beefed it up. And I should have had 2 Kool-Aids because Mahomes, same thing.
But Ken,
You got confused.
But this,
I didn't say that they was going to beat them.
But we can look at it this way.
I said they better not sleep.
We sitting here talking about Allen.
Yeah.
Mahomes had a great performance too.
Yes, sir.
So that tells you,
Man,
how great Buffalo can be this
they
year.
both should be in the Super Bowl.
You understand what I'm saying?
Can't. That's the only
They gonna be in the title game. The AFC title game.
That's why
That's what it's looking like.
Yeah.
That's what it's looking like. Now hold up.
That's gonna be interesting.
I will say this, and then I get to your sword. But I will say this. There's a 3-headed monster in the AFC that I see thus far.
Who?
That's Kansas City,
Yeah.
Buffalo,
Yeah.
and Tennessee.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the 3-headed monster.
That's it.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, when they match up and line up, y'all better suit up and sit in front of that television and get all your buffet. And matter of fact, you better set a porta potty.
Yeah.
Right in the living room.
Don't.
You don't want to miss nothing.
Not
All right,
not
this
one
is gonna
play.
be great. Now, who's your sword?
Houston Texans. Houston Texans. Yeah,
We're gonna be the signal call.
remove Tyrod Taylor. Who on the team? Who they got?
Houston.
Houston.
Yeah. Deshaun Watson.
Man, that
He got the FBI surveillance, ain't he?
They ain't locked him up yet. They ain't locked him up yet, man.
You know what?
What?
I'm glad you mentioned that because I wanted to talk to you about that. You the one that brought up that he's under FBI surveillance.
Yeah.
And I understand that. But let me tell you something. Regardless of if he's still on that roster, because they had an opportunity to move him, regardless if he's still on that roster, Goodell ain't gonna let him on that field unless he clears himself.
Yeah.
But what,
I'm gonna tell you that right now. Goodell will not let him on. He won't let nothing tarnish
The
that NFL
man
label.
should be entitled to play with an ankle bracelet.
Look, here's my thing. Look, hold on. Look, and Houston fans, I'm gonna say this, and it's not that I'm not condoning.
Hey, hold up. They get work release though.
Yeah.
Hold on.
The man is entitled to work.
Good luck.
But look, hold on.
Go ahead.
The problem I had. See, I don't know. I mean, I'm getting busy. I don't got the full. They gotta give me the full story.
I don't know the full story. He was in the massage parlor.
Yeah, but
I don't know why the FBI is on this man for getting a massage.
Right. So
massaging.
nobody is telling me that he went in there guns blazing. You do this to me or else. No.
All he know is when he entered the building, it said full body massage.
That what he was going with what the advertisement was.
That's it.
All right.
So the reason why they sue award
Go
is
ahead.
because who's their wide receivers? Nico Collins, Brandon Cooks, Anthony Miller.
Now Brandon Cooks they got from the Rams. Now he was pretty good.
And
Brandon
recently
Cooks,
from
but they ain't got nobody to it to him.
Yeah, so that's my Super Bowl team. They gotta get things right. And you know what?
And I don't mean to be on the Deshaun Watson, but look,
Yeah.
when he was playing at his peak.
So Deshaun Watson's a heck of a quarterback.
Yeah,
If
but
he stay on the side pop.
Look,
Go ahead.
no, he was a heck of a quarterback when he was getting his massage.
That might be.
Now he can't get his massage. What's gonna happen?
Yeah. That was just like, hey, look, that was just like taking the steroids from Sammy Sosa.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
the only thing I know, man, is they say that.
I said,
All I know, they say he was tickled.
We spent too much time.
Yeah, he was tickled.
too much time on something we don't know.
All I know, he was tickled. That's all I know. He was tickled.
Leave it alone.
You got lost.
We got kids watching now.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So,
Yeah.
Now, let me give you mine. Okay. For week 3,
Yeah.
my sugar water was, again, the whole NFL.
Whole NFL.
Because they didn't do nothing but a total flop of week 2.
That's all they did.
Now, from what I have been accustomed to, is that when you have the dress rehearsal, and typically when they had the 4-game preseason schedule, it was the third game.
Third week.
Everybody lined up their ones against ones.
Yeah.
At least the first half of that week 3 game. And we got I would say miscommunication or mixed messages that week 2 was supposed to be the dress rehearsal of a 3-week preseason. And then Pedro said that he heard some rumblings out the NFL that it was the actual third game was supposed to be a dress rehearsal for some teams. So everybody wasn't on the same page in the NFL.
Not at all.
And what we got was a watered down version of the NFL preseason in 2021, which equates to sugar water, is what we got. Now, my Kool-Aid out of this whole mess, which was far and in between, is again, those teams who decided to march their starters out there.
That's right.
At least to give them some go. So when they get to the regular season that kicks off on September the 9th, they can get out there and run like a dog. So I'm going to give them kudos. And for those who took, again, that passive approach by putting their dogs in the doghouse, and then thinking that all the unconditioned athletes can go out there and go full throttle instead of running like a dog being conditioned, good luck to you. Because y'all are my sewer water. And I'm saying it and I'm sticking to it. Now, what did we learn out of this whole preseason?
Nothing.
Really nothing.
Nothing at all.
No, I mean, we didn't learn anything.
I know what I learned.
We already knew some things, but we didn't really learn anything new. We knew that Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes was going to be in it. We knew that Buffalo was going to be a strong team, and they proved that. You know, we knew that Tampa Bay was going to be clicking on all cylinders. You know, it's just some things we knew. So, but as far as learnings, you know, we're not going to learn anything until the first week.
I learned something.
What?
Out of this past preseason, it was ones playing twos, twos playing threes, no ones on ones.
No,
You know, I don't know what these coaches are. To me, we have no veteran coaches out there that know what they're doing right now.
Exactly. Now. Okay.
None.
Okay, now we know.
Name one.
We know that week 3 preseason was more or less a fiasco. All right. So out of that whole preseason, we had some cuts, and we had some makes, and I want to know from you guys, starting with you, Ken. Who was your surprise cut?
Cam Newton.
Huh?
Oh, damn.
Cam Newton was a surprise cut. Look, I don't know. Look, I said I don't know what Belichick. You know what was old Sonny Michelle? What the Sonny Michelle he was doing? What the Cam? Oh, Cam. I don't know what he thinks. Now people speculate, and he's denying it that it was because of the COVID.
Yeah.
Then that crazy Urban Myers down there at Jacksonville came straight out of his mouth saying anybody that ain't got vaccinated is caught. What? That's what was said from Urban Myers. And now they trying to see Bill Belichick. I think Bill Belichick took that same approach, but he's denying it.
But he didn't come out and say it.
No, he didn't come out and say it.
He did. That's what he did.
But you know that's the reason why Cam Newton ain't in the.
And you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you though. I'm not blaming Urban Meyer for that. You know,
No, I don't blame him either.
I don't want nobody around me that potentially can kill me.
I don't blame him.
Alright? And I don't want nobody around players who signed up to save their lives.
You heard?
And their family lives.
Yeah.
So I'm not knocking knocking anyone who take that approach. So I'm gonna tell you fans out there that's following that whole mixed message about I don't know if I want to get vaccinated. I tell you what, we got experience about what COVID can do to your family. All right,
listen. Cam, he did this to himself.
And he did, Denny. But
Look. Runway Cam heart is no longer in football.
Right.
Runway Cam want to be a model. So look, all you fans that's out there, and God knows the Washington football team fans, the first thing they jumped up is we want Cam. No, we don't. Because Cam wants to be a model.
And the football coach of Washington is
He know better.
Drafted him.
Yeah.
So he know his makeup.
Cam is going to be a problem because he don't want to follow instructions.
Okay.
That's all he want. What he want to do right now is walk down the catwalk.
So do you think New England is going to survive with Mac Jones?
Yes.
They got hard knocks.
Yes.
Hard knocks. The
Yes.
only way, look, ain't nobody saying that Matt Jones gonna send him to the promised land this year. But at some point, you gotta let him get in there and grow.
Yeah.
You got first off, Bill Belichick ain't used to being in the valley.
It's just a question.
So no, exactly. Bill Belichick, you're not used to being in the valley. Welcome. Cause sometimes you gotta crawl before you walk.
Well, he's gonna be in that valley a long time.
But here's the thing. I think he's doing the right thing.
Yeah, he is.
I think. Look. You got a good, solid quarterback, Mac Jones.
Yeah.
Go ahead and start him.
Go ahead and start
him. And I mean, Cam was going to get you the same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Cam was going to get you the same thing. So go ahead and start Jones.
He was praising Cam last week.
Oh, well, he looked
No.
good.
Hold
said
on.
he looked good.
It was a two-part.
Kool-Aid
He went
and
up.
with the sugar.
Hold on. I'm glad you brought that up, Kenny. Because last week I said he went from Kool-Aid
to sugar water.
Now what is it?
Soul water. He the first one that hit all three.
Yeah, all three.
All three.
Yeah.
And it's all been self-inflicted.
Okay.
Man.
That's enough of Cam. Cam ain't even in the league right now, so let's not give him too much precedence. Who's your surprise cut?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, Mike. I gotta go with our, with our team. Jimmy Moore. I thought he played well enough to keep his position. You understand what I'm saying? So that Ron Rivera, they shocked me on that one.
Well, I'm gonna give you a little hope.
They shocked me on that
I'm
one.
gonna give you a little hope. They signed him to the practice squad. So he's still in the organization.
He's still in the
You think he should be on the 53 man?
I don't think.
Who do you think he should have been over? Because somebody got to go.
And I understand they probably didn't want to lose that rookie St. Juice. Is that his name?
I'm gonna tell you who he should have went over, but I'll let you decide.
But and I understand this boy good on special teams. There you go. Around the world.
That's who I was about to say.
Bingo. Over top Jimmy Moore. See, somebody got to explain that to me.
Gotta explain.
I mean, what
Gotta
was
explain.
More than didn't want to play special teams?
I don't know. You gotta
I
explain
don't know
that.
what it was.
Yeah.
But Aki, he looked lost out there defending second teamers.
I ain't no Apke fan. You know that. So I know Jimmy Moreland should have started, been on that 53-man roster before Apke. But look, we'll let it play out because they know it too.
Yeah.
Because if they didn't know it, they wouldn't have signed him to the practice.
They know it.
Because they know it. They just in denial right now.
They know it.
But that's okay. Do you have any more that you're surprised about, or should I go?
I tell you one thing. I don't think I was surprised, but I was glad about P.J. Walker.
Okay.
Yeah, P.J. Walker making the team down in Carolina behind Sam Darnold.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
People speaking on P.J. Walker.
Yeah, I think P.J. Walker, given an opportunity, he might develop into being a starting quarterback in the NFL.
And let me tell you something. That's something that I disagree with Mr. Brian Mitchell. And if you ever catch one of these shows, Mr. Brian Mitchell, I agree with a lot of stuff that you say because you are broad. But when you said that, who is Paul Walker? Who is P.J. Walker? You didn't watch the XFL. Because that boy should have been on the NFL team.
Yeah.
But he had to go to XFL. The boy is good. Give him a chance. Let him get his feet wet.
you'll see what he can do. He showed it last year when old boy got hurt.
That's why Brian Mitchell ain't put you in that picture we took with him.
Oh, I snuck up behind.
Yeah, but he didn't.
That's okay. I love you, Brian. I love a lot of your opinions.
But look.
But Walker, you missing on.
Hey, but look, check this out. Let me get to mine. I got a couple that really surprised me. Carl Joseph, the safety from the Raiders. That's surprising.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Now, the word is that they said that the Raiders' disappointing first rounder from 2016 couldn't make it during his second go around with the team. Now, everybody sold on Gruden down there.
Not me.
I'm not me. I agree what you just said.
What they said, the Raiders' disappointing first rounder from 2016.
2016. We in 2021, man.
Man, Carl Joseph showed me.
He showed me some good solid play, man. I don't know.
Now,
Chucky.
The next surprise that got me was Desmond Trufant.
That's what I don't understand.
That was a solid cornerback.
I don't understand.
Now they talking about, here's what they talking about. They saying that he faded because he's 30 years old. What about Tom Brady at 44?
44.
Now,
Fade.
and I'm gonna go even one further.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you somebody who had an illustrious career over 20 years.
Yeah.
And that was Darryl Green.
Yeah.
As a cornerback, same position. So you giving up on him because he's 30. But look, let me tell you something about 30. We used to call 30 dirty 30. Mm-hmm. Now you can be a real dirty man at 30. Mm-hmm. But I think y'all done missed the boat on that bit. But look, but look, I'm not gonna ride y'all too much because y'all got a way of keeping that defense afloat. But that was a surprise to me. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you what else was a surprise. There was two more players. That was Nick Folk.
I couldn't understand that one.
For the Patriots. Man, I think you're going to see now, son.
Yeah.
Look, hold on. You remember I said that all the people was, I want Cam, even our team, Washington football team fans, I want Cam. I want Nick. One of the most consistent
now,
in the league.
Here's what the message was.
I want Nick.
But
Quinn Norton
beat him out.
won the job for New England.
How?
Look, let me tell you something. That was 3 games.
Yeah.
That's the baseline you had in evaluating this guy. 3 games of a guy who has multiple years of kicking under pressure.
Experience.
Where it's meaningful. And you said
63, 65.
I tell you what, we're going to watch this guy.
Yeah.
And we're going to come back and revisit this halfway through the season. So y'all note that. Okay? Now here's another one that kind of shook my head a little bit. That was Devontae Freeman. The running back for the Saints. Now what they said was so much for the Saints cutting Latavius Murray in favor of Freeman behind Alvin Kamara. Now they done cut. They was talking about cutting Latavius Murray, but instead of doing that, they're gonna cut Freeman.
See, you know what they.
Hold on. Sean Payton.
Yeah.
Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
And then he let Devontae Freeman.
Yeah, what he did.
I guess they rebuilding.
No, let me ask you a question.
Now I'm gonna tell you who's gonna line up in the backfield.
Who?
Taysom.
You don't want to know why? Because he can't play quarterback.
He may not play
He can't play
Let me
quarterback.
ask you a question.
Go ahead.
You ever got a paper cut? Huh?
All the time.
Hurt like hell on it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you cut the wrong people, man. You cut yourself, and you go home. You hurt, man.
You hurt.
can't keep making these unthinkable cuts.
And now,
How do you cut somebody like that, man?
and now, one thing I shook my head at, because I don't know what they doing. I mean, you can probably figure it out more than I do. That was when the cuts started coming. They said, "The heck with it. We getting rid of Gilbert and DiNucci.
Bye-bye.
And we're gonna look for one."
Yep.
Now, you already said at the beginning, a couple shows back, y'all need to go panhandle.
Yep.
So y'all went panhandle. Who did you pick up?
They picked up this boy Graham.
Okay.
We're gonna see. He was down in Carolina. He had a couple of good preseason games. I always ask who was Graham.
You want
So
PJ Walker for real?
PJ Walker or Josh Brown. I don't know if Josh Brown. I know they're gonna keep him, the team that has him.
You can't.
But we're gonna see what Greer got.
He ain't on the cut wide. So
but the new team and Gilbert, that ain't no surprise cut to me. They should have been on the dang on team.
And one player that got cut, and I was gonna talk about, but it's saving grace. I'm just hoping he don't get picked up on the waiver wire. That was Antonio? Not Antonio, but Gandy. Gandy.
Golden.
Yeah, Antonio Gandy. Golden.
Gandy.
Now he's a big receiver, and he's still young. You got to give that boy a chance to grow. And I think once he learned the nuances of being a wide receiver, especially one down on the goal line, he gonna be all right. So, having said that, I'm glad that they were at least able to re-sign him on the practice squad.
But see, here's where they missing this is where they missing the boat. They know the new 30 is 20? 30 years old today ain't like 30 years old in the 60s. 30 years old, you still consider a young man. Stop giving up on these people at 30, 32, 30. Like you said, Tom Brady. Look, let me ask you something. Would you fight Mike Tyson?
I don't think.
Would you fight Mike Tyson? I'm talking to you, America.
Nah.
Don't think so.
What you saying, Ken? Age is just a number.
Age is just a number. Keep on running up on people talking about you older than me, I'll beat you.
So look, okay, fans. So I want you to do me a favor. First off, hit that subscribe button if you haven't.
Subscribe.
Hit the like button.
Like.
And ring that notification.
Ding, 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 ding.
Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because you don't want to miss on some of this exciting stuff we have coming up. We have the Week 1 preview of the regular season, which is the meaningful season. Week 1 is going to be loaded with some great games. And we'll go over that in the show. And we have a fantastic contest.
Yes, we do.
Now, let me tell you something, y'all. You got to subscribe in order to be a part of this contest. We're going to have some games that we want your fans to select and submit in your comments who you think are going to be the winners. And then we're going to have the one game that you're going to select the score. So if there's a tie, whoever's got the score the closest, you're going to win some beautiful fan gear. And we're going to send it out your way. So tell your friends, tell your family. Get in on the action.
Get in on it, man.
And again, we got a special gift that we're going to send out to our 100 subscriber. We halfway there.
Halfway.
So y'all all hit that subscribe button and let's get in on this action. Because the next show is going to be on and popping. We're going to talk about the Week 1 preview and we're going to have that fan prediction contest. So until then, what I want y'all to do is stay prayed up.
Prayed up.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
And peace.
Peace.